Hello and welcome back to another day on the island hidden in the fog. Last time we spent way too many tickets, in my opinion, finding Zell, so today I want to do something completely unrelated. But before we get into it, I need to change my outfit. I think we're going to change it up a little bit, so we're going to try the layered tank dress. Cute, this will do for now, though I'm not sure what shoes we'll go with. I really want a hat with this outfit. I don't think it goes with the outfit very well. Never mind. Let's try out the moccasin boots. I think we should try the other pairs of shoes. Okay, these ones aren't too bad. I think I like the last ones better. Now let's add a little bag and I think we're almost ready. Maybe some tights could be cute. Never mind on the tights. Let's put our glasses back on, but I'm thinking we should do them in purple instead of blue. There's also another pair that I want to try, but I don't think I'm gonna like them as much as our heart-shaped sunglasses. I was right, let's switch them back. I'm not loving the bag with this outfit, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I think this looks cute, so this will be our outfit for a little while, but not our final island outfit. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. Also, if you see any stolen villager items in my house, no you didn't. Finders keepers. Anyway, I think we're finally ready to start building. So let's get to it. Today I want to decorate this spot 2 levels down from my house. I run past this every day and it bothers me that there's nothing here. So today's the perfect day to fix that. I know I've mentioned it before and it's in the title, but we're gonna be building a picnic here. It won't take up this whole area, so the rest will probably just be filler. First thing we're gonna do is lay down the picnic blanket. This way we can guarantee that we have the right size picnic blanket before we start landscaping. I believe I found this custom design under the creator code for the plaid custom designs on the island Pinterest board, which should be linked below if you're curious. Now I'm going to place down all the items that I want to use for the picnic. A few items still need to be customized, but I'll take care of that later. I don't know why, but I really like this method of decorating, just throwing everything down on the ground, kind of seeing it all together, and then scooting it into place. It kind of helps me visualize the end build. And it kind of helps me make a quicker decision about the items that I do want to keep here and the ones that I don't. Like the heart-shaped box of chocolates. I don't feel like it goes very well with the other items that we have here, so I'm not going to be keeping that in the build. We've also got to keep in mind that this island is going to be saved in fall. I'm thinking the first week of November, so that way we have some orangey red trees, but not too many. And by then all of the Halloween decorations will be taken down, since this isn't going to be a Halloween town, just kind of a spooky fall town. So when we do time travel to the correct time of the year, this build is going to look slightly different. Now, for being honest here, my method of decorating takes forever, because I'm spending way too much time just shuffling things around and running back and forth and making sure that this area is still usable, because I do want this to still be usable. I want to find villagers sitting here sometimes. Since I feel like I had the item layout for the picnic pretty much figured out, I went ahead and did a quick trip to Harv's Island to customize a few of the pieces in this build. I want to grab a few flowers, so we're going to head over to the flower beach, but I guess Rodeo wants to talk to us first. Oh, this is a little awkward. So, Rodeo, I don't actually want anyone calling me Lollipop, so I'm gonna have to say no. But if you come to me with a cooler suggestion, I will gladly take it. Also, how cute is Rodeo? He's wearing a sweater that I gave him. Don't tell the others, but I think Rodeo is my favorite villager on this island. Alright, now let's get back to grabbing some flowers. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Since Rodeo looked so cute in the sweater that I gave him, I wanted to go around to some of the other forever villagers and give them outfits that'll fit the island a little bit better than what they're currently wearing. Nan's original outfit wasn't that bad, it was actually kinda cute, but I like this dress just a little bit better for this island. I did use the ACNH guide app to make sure that I was getting outfits that the villagers liked, therefore they would actually wear them. And then of course I went to a treasure island to pick up a bunch of outfits for the villagers. Maybe I'll go and deliver a few more outfits today. I mean, it seems like Agnes is interested by the way she's just staring at us. But I don't think I can give her a gift yet, so I didn't get her any clothes from the treasure island. Oh, it looks like I can actually give her a gift now. Means I gotta go back to a treasure island and get her a new outfit. Well, I was on my way back to the picnic area to continue building, but I saw that Rudy was out for a walk and I just had to say hello. I don't know what clothes I want Rudy to wear, so no clothes for him today. Alright, I'm finally back after grabbing a few flowers, so we're gonna go ahead and scatter a couple of these around, along with probably a ridiculous amount of wheat fields. I got the wheat fields in a bunch of different colors, so that way I can layer them to add a bit more dimension, or at the very least to make it look like some of them are a bit in the shade. Though the gold one looks a little too bright next to the other one, so we probably won't be using that one at all in this build. And just like with the picnic items, this is going to take me forever to figure out the placement of these wheat fields. I wish we were able to scoot these like the rest of the items, but I understand why we can't. It would just make it so much easier trying to get them into place. I think I almost have these wheat fields placed where I want them, and then we can move on to a different section of this area. Now we're gonna go ahead and scatter some trees throughout this area. I want this area to feel like a little forest, but it's not gonna be too crowded because I still wanna be able to see the picnic area. I'm trying to find spots that make the most sense for trees where they won't really be in our way, so I'm going to be going and making a bunch of holes just as place markers until I settle on where I will want the trees and actually have the trees to plant. The section of the cliff that meets the incline kind of bothers me, so I'm going to be fixing that. And now it's back to planting more flowers and a few more trees. We will be time traveling a little later on today, just so that way we can get all of the trees and bushes grown in. I find it sometimes a little bit difficult to decorate without them to their full height, or at least the height that we want them at. But I will be sprinkling in a couple decorations before we do that. Like one of the garden bunny statues, but that's only because I usually place them in the same spot every time when I put them behind a tree, so it's not really that difficult to do without the tree being fully grown. Also, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with the second tier cliff behind this picnic area, so we're not going to be touching that today, but it is probably going to be incorporated into this area to at least make it look a little bit more like a forest. That is, unless any of you have a better suggestion of what to do with that awkward little cliff strip, because it's not exactly wide enough to put that many trees on. I'm not sure why I didn't time travel sooner, because I am struggling to find a home for this gnome, and it would have been a lot easier if I had just waited until after I time traveled. But I think I finally figured it out, so now we can go ahead and place some custom codes underneath him and the bunny as well. And then we will finally get around to time traveling. I know it's not done yet, but it's looking so cute already. I've also decided that this little peninsula area is gonna be kind of like a lookout or a rest area. Either way, it's going to have a little log bench. That way you can sit here and chill with our little duck friend for a while. Just don't give her any bread. I thought this fallen log would make a really cute bench for this area, but I'm not exactly loving it and I can't exactly find a place where I do, so I'm going to continue using this one for now just as a placeholder, and then in a little bit I will go and steal a different log bench from somewhere else on the island. But I finally got the bench in place where I want it, so now we can go ahead and put some custom designs down. I was trying to make a little dirt path that leads you to this area, but it just never really looked right, so I just kind of put down a couple splotches and called it a day. I'm also going to be placing the little flower custom designs on pretty much any open tile, that way we won't get a whole bunch of weeds growing in this area. Also, I just think it looks cute having a whole bunch of little flowers all over the ground. It also makes it feel like you are really out in nature and not super close to downtown. On a side note, we are so close to 150 subscribers. Like, what? Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me, especially with my upload schedule being a little bit crazy lately, but I promise I'm getting back on track and will hopefully be doing a video once a week again. We're almost done with decorating this picnic area. I just have a few more things I need to scatter around and a couple more custom codes. Mostly it's just a bunch of wheat fields and a few insect models. I also wanted to make a little path that leads to the picnic blanket, but I don't really like these rocks. We're gonna leave them for now, but I think at some point later on, I'm gonna be changing these out. I don't know to what yet exactly, but that'll be for future me. Now I'm just adding the final touches, like some lights, so that way you can actually walk around the path and see where you're going. And then I'm pretty much done for the day. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me while we continue to build this island. I really appreciate it. I'd also really appreciate it if you wanted to like and subscribe. I think it would be so cool if we could hit 150 subscribers on this video. In the future, I'll probably come back and tweak a few things in this build, but we've done a lot today and I think it looks great. So I'll catch you next time. Bye!